Hey everyone, and welcome back to another video. Today, I'm going to be heading into Highmountain, one of the new zones in Legion, and I've got to say, one of the most beautiful zones that I've pretty much ever seen in the game. So, let's choose our strike point, hit up the map, and click on Highmountain. As you can see, we get this nice little animated thing, which, well, essentially, is just a fancy way of giving us a quest. Yes, Blizzard, that was totally a great reason for this to be broken for, like, the best part of a week. Anyway, no harm, let's head on over. So first up, we need to go meet up with a guy in Kresus Landing in Dalaran. Of course, Dalaran is just a short hop from any of the class halls, which is honestly just super damn handy. Okay, so I'm back, and here is Khadgar talking to Warbrave Oro. So, we're in luck, Warbrave. The champion should be here shortly. I'm assuming they're referring to me. Okay, let's have a chat with this guy, and we're going to be going and meeting him in the Sylvan Falls in Highmountain. Essentially, they're going to be lending us the Hammer of Khosgaroth to help fight off the Burning Legion. I suppose while I'm up here, I may as well give you a bit of a look at Suramar because, well, we actually haven't really been able to see it too well. So here's the city itself. It's completely, well, for the most part untextured. There's some textured stuff over in one direction. Though, yeah, just looking at Suramar, really, kind of cool looking in many ways. The look of these untextured buildings almost reminds me of like a big unpainted Warhammer set, and the effect of the lighting on it is pretty cool as well. Alright then, we've just managed to make our way into Highmountain, and already you can see that it's a very, very pretty zone. Over to the left here is Val Shara. It's a bit more of a sort of druidic zone. Pretty cool looking, though certainly Highmountain is a lot more to my own personal preference. Anyway, here's Warbrave Oro, so time for a bit of a chat. Brilliant, so he's going to be taking me over to his High Chieftain, wherever that person may be. When I'd left, a meeting of the Chieftains was called to discuss the coming Legion. Even the Drogbar Underking was to be present. Now, the Drogbar seem to be enemies from what I can tell, given their marketing. The Drogbar are violent creatures that seldom come above ground. We trade with them and tolerate them, but you would hardly call us allies. Interesting, so here's Spirit Walker Ebonhorn. A shame the Warbrave did not find you sooner. The meeting of chieftains ended in disaster and treachery. The Drogbar have taken the hammer you seek. Jael and I are here to negotiate for its return before the Legion arrives in force. Will you join us? Right then, of course shit had to go south. That's just the way of things, right? It would look like this is the Drogbar King. A little bit silly looking, but I appreciate the more wacky style. By this hammer I claim this mountain. Right, so I suppose an ancient titan weapon could probably do something like that. Yeah, I wonder if he's going to be Sarumaning us. Just like in that sequence at the very start of Fellowship. Bloody hell. Actually, what I really like there is they've just used phasing to completely change up the zone. Really, really cool. Of course, the Spirit Walker is not particularly happy with the situation, and we need to go and rescue a whole bunch of the various fucking chieftain people. Oh, worms. Lovely. Love me some worms. So, because I'm playing as a demon hunter, I figure that with I-Beam being, like, just straight up bananas, a little bit crazy, you know, a bit off the charts, bit mental, in terms of its damage, it makes sense for me just to kind of do this. And, yeah, did a lot of damage, then I just did my stun, and I assume the rest of them will die pretty damn easily. Well, we can even use some of our movement abilities here if we really want to. Yeah. Ha! An easy kill. You know what I might do, actually? I might get the talent, which increases the duration of my I-Beam, because that way I could just kite loads of guys, and then do a double damage I-Beam, and, well, pretty much destroy them. There we go, Blind Fury. Lovely. Though we have lost out on Blade Dance, which is a little bit of a pity, because Blade Dance is pretty nice. Anyhow, we do need to get saving people, so here's Alan. There we go, that's Alan saved. Of course, you know, throw in a Y, and basically you've got a Tauren name. Whole bunch of Drogbar people over here. Who's this? Here's Jael. Simple enough so far, and I do like how they're starting this off with a bang. You know, something major happened. Is it as major as the Stormheim stuff? No, it isn't, but, you know, that's fine. Not every single... Actually, yeah, these zones are all... You can do them in any order, right? So, it's not like there has to be a super big high-octane start to every single zone. And indeed, sometimes, you know, the story doesn't demand that. Sometimes the story demands a slow start and then something crazy happening towards the middle. And yeah, looks like these guys have been calling up Kromog or something because they've got their elemental fists going pretty good. Let's see what this I-Beam is like that I've upgraded with the talent. And the answer is, it just kills everything for free. Very nice. Yeah, I took some damage, but you see I get these spirit orbs which heal me up quite a bit afterwards. Brilliant. That is everyone saved. So let's head over to this guy here, Warbrave Oro, our good friend. See what the hell's going to be going on in this cave. Right then. Oh, wow. Okay, so we're actually going to be confronting Dargul the Underking. I've got a feeling this is going to go bad. I don't know why I think that, but it should be obvious. I think all of the cards are in his hand, you know, if he's just sitting in here with a big Titan weapon and we're running in with a bunch of pointy sticks. Well, here he is, Dargul the Underking, and a whole bunch of Highmountain Warbraves. Come on, Oro. Oh, bloody hell. So he's just dropped the hammer. Huh. Oh, there's Oro over there. Looks like that's a beef kebab. Oh, God, that was terrible. Well, right, Dargul, you're right. You're right, Twa. So he's left us to the basilisks. He's skewered. He's skewered our beefy bros. So, you know, throw them in a fire. Nice and delicious. Might have to remove the hair first, though. Anyhow, let's get out of this cave. So first of all, they killed a bunch of friendly NPCs. I like that, you know, raise the stakes a little bit. And apparently all of this stuff is to be voice acted. It isn't currently because, well, you know, we're only in alpha. They probably haven't even got all those VO people, like, in, or maybe they're still working and mastering the audio. Loads of things that could be done there. But it's cool. You know, I think it will be pretty damn cool. Assuming the voice acting's half decent, though. Which is always a little bit hit or miss for Blizzard. Anyhow, we're back outside, and I really hope that this recording is going to be usable. There is a house party in one of the walls that's sharing my room at the minute, and there are a bunch of drunk people outside. That's what happens when you live in the student area. Right then, let's talk to this guy. So, we get a 687 ring and a nice little waist there. Go with the ring because it's got more stats. Of course, this gear actually scales to our item level, as in the quest reward scales to our item level when we get it. It doesn't scale after the fact because these zones can, you know, like, you can do this zone at any time. Oh, shite, who are you? Never mind. So, it looks like we're going to be following Jail back. So, Dargul thinks that he is the centerpiece of some sort of legacy or legend, you know, prophecy that is surrounding this fucking hammer of the Titans. Of course, you know, it's pretty much always the case that some self-important prick, like, rolls in and ruins the day for everyone else. I just want to point out how fucking beautiful this zone is. This is like immediately so high up on my list of zones. There's so much detail, even just like the amount of ground clutter and like stuff that's going on everywhere. But the shading of the rocks, the style of even the way that wood is shaded, the whole fucking thing is beautiful looking. Yeah, really, really hype. I was about to say happy and hyped at the same time, which would be hypey, and that's just a silly word. Right then, so now that this is done, we're going to be going through here and talking to, I think, the leader of these people? I must look to my people. You would do well to find Warbrave Nava and tell him of what happened at Riverbend. Fair enough, it looks like we just missed the elevator too. Well, after missing the elevator once and falling off the side of it somehow another time, we're finally at the top of Thunder Totem. And continuing the theme of me completely geeking out over how bloody beautiful this place is. Yeah, Thunder Totem's really pretty. Ridiculous, ridiculous. Right, what's this guy talking about? We need to go and talk to Myla Highmountain. Okay then, off we go. I assume she is the kind of leader of the Highmountain tribe, and from what I gather of the lore of these people, there's a few different tribes here, but the main tribe, the biggest tribe, would be the Highmountains. And their leader seems to be somewhere over here. Again, no matter where you look, just such a rich scene. Very well lit, too. Oh, there we go, she has magically appeared. Right then, so the treacherous Underking, the right bastard himself, has used the Hammer of Khazgaroth to render the mountainside into a weapon and basically raise up a whole bunch of elementals. Guess what we've got to do? Kill the elementals. Why? Because it's World of Warcraft, and that's exactly what you would have expected to happen. So let's go do it. The power of I-Beam, so much damage. And into the cave we go. I suppose it's a pretty nice cave, in fact. Do you know what? Oh, wow. Holy shit, you got... Right. This is a new cave. Yep. This isn't a reuse of that one Warlords of Draenor cave. Oh, hang on a second. Yeah, that cave where Warbrave Oro got turned into a kebab, that actually, yeah, no, that was a reuse of the Warlords of Draenor cave. Blizzard. Caves are hard, you know. Caves are really hard. A lot of work. Thousands of man-hours per cave. That's why we only get one per expansion. Let's continue. Kill this Wraith Shard guy. Lovely fellow. I don't know, it's a bit weird being a demon hunter. I don't know, like, as a spec, Gotta say, parts of it are feeling just a tad shite. It pains me to say that, but there seem to be some gameplay issues going on here. There really do. Yeah, we're gonna have to see how this evolves. Suffice to say, I don't think this spec is really ready yet. I mean, it's like they've developed loads of abilities which individually are really cool, but just don't tie together in a cohesive manner whatsoever. Oh, I really cocked that up, didn't I? But just, like, don't really tie together in a cohesive manner. I mean, the main rotation here is just 1 and 2. It's like generate my stuff, spend my stuff, but I-beam's in a 45-second cooldown. Oh dear. I really hope I don't die here. Oh, he's... bloody hell. So, just FYI, if I get increasingly more batty as this episode goes on, you can blame the wubs and dubs that are emanating through my wall. Seriously, the power of bass to penetrate walls. It's not good. Okay, Michael here, coming to you with another music update from my neighbors. It is now One Direction. Well, in an act of sheer ridiculousness, I've actually managed to get into Blackroot Hold, so I'm afraid, guys, I'm going to pause this video, and I'll be back after the dungeon, because I really want to be paying attention well for it. Well, I'm finally back from that dungeon. I ended up with 15 million health at the end, which was rather bizarre, and it looks like I'm being attacked by level 100. Oh dear. Or 110, this is very bad. I'm out of here. Yeah, basically a boss buff, kind of like what happens when you're fighting, like the big squid in Throne of the Tides. That happened, we all died, the buff persisted, we then got it again the next attempt, and it stacked. So we had 300%, one 300% buff, a second 300% buff, and I think they kind of multiplied each other. So that was pretty crazy. Anyway, we're back here, doing what we were doing, killing these Amber Shard guys. The video, it was Blackroot Cold, and that video should be out on the channel the same day that you see this one. Fantastic stuff, so that's everything killed. I'm going to head back to the Chieftain. Oh, and it looks like there's a treasure chest. Now, normally treasure chests have got, like, cock all in them of interest, and... yes, it's just a treasured coin. I haven't really found any of the interesting-ish Warlords of Draenor items. Generally, it's stuff like, you know, this, you right-click on it. If you're back at your, your class order hall and you maybe get something like, artifact power. But not particularly hyper-interesting yet. Anyhow, so let's talk to her. We're going to get some beautiful breeches, which actually seem to be a decrease in stats. Or at least a decrease in agility, so I'm probably not going to wear them. Brilliant. So it's been a long time since the Dargul have actually done the kind of devious stuff they're doing right now. So we're going to go and speak to the chieftains of the other clans who are over there on that totem thing. I don't even know what that is. Is it a bluff? Is it a mesa? Words. So first of all, we've got Lassan Skyhorn of the Skyhorns. So, unfortunately, a bunch of harpies are attacking his people. He's going to be busy. They can't really fight on two fronts. That's a bit of a pity. We've got here Torok Blood Totem. What the balls does he want? Highmountain cannot even defend its own chieftain. You would have us join them, the Blood Totem. Honor strength, not victims. Fair enough, fair enough. If you're going to be a dick about it. And as for Jail, who was generally quite nice, she declines with a heavy heart because their lands are under attack and they need to tend to their people, which I think is fair enough. Right, let's go back to the High Chieftain, see what she wants. Okay, so we're actually getting a quest to go to each of the different tribes to solve their problems. Now, I happen to know that something really cool is going to happen with the Blood dudes, and that's why I'm going to save them to last, because I'm just tricksy like that. First of all, we're going to go and take this Skyhorn Eagle. Now, I have it on pretty good authority that there are some kind of bugs and problems in this area. Hopefully, we're going to be able to kind of stay clear of those, though. Anyway, while we are mounted up in this sort of very nice position, you get to see some absolutely beautiful art assets. I love those rapids. I've always loved rapids, you know, you've got them in Grizzly Hills, you got them here. Very good in both, and just overall, really, really stark and beautiful zone. I'm extremely pleased with how this is looking. Alright, here we go. We're coming up upon their base. Loads of harpies, and the harpies have killed my eagle. That's a pity. I like eagles. Well, let's head over to this NPC person and see what the hell they want with us. If I can just make it up that small ledge. Okay, Lassan Skyhorn. Yo, Spirit Child, I will give you that. Find Windmaster Julan and help extinguish the fires in Skyhorn. Alright, so their whole place is on fire. Will we get critical errors? Time to find out. None yet. And I hear that I'm like Okay, brilliant. I'm in the exact area that is supposed to, like, break everything, and nothing is broken. Holy shit. Finally, a good turn of luck. Oh, well, looks like our meeting's not really going to go too well. That person is very much dead, but we do have an extra action button, which we can use to throw onto all these fires to put them out, so these Skyhorn people are going to have, well, I suppose, less of a shit time. Well, this is no cast time. I can use it while I move. It's the kind of spell that I like. There we go. That's all the fires extinguished, so I think we're going back to where we started. Alrighty, so what have we got to do? Save the captive great eagles. Looks like the harpies are trying to corrupt the eagles, which obviously is a pretty dick move, because eagles are cool. Right, so we need to go around here, and one thing which I believe should happen from my past exploration is we get a bonus objective. So that brings me on to bonus objectives. It seems like in some areas, they give you, like, the quest that really matters in terms of context, but in terms of just the random fodder of, you know, kill stuff, click stuff, that often seems to be handled by just throwing a bonus objective in. I think that's actually pretty good. It's the same gameplay. And it means that the quest stuff, so what you're actively thinking about in your head, is always focused on the really context-sensitive, like, thing that matters to the narrative. I think that's good, anyway. Obviously, you know, it fails if these, you know, this style of bonus objective is the entire end game. Like in Warlords, which used it terribly. Okay, so here's one of the eagles. Just right-click on them and they get freed. Brilliant, so I'm just going to, if anything cool happens, I'll like, cut to that, but otherwise we'll probably just skip on ahead, because the end of the day, me slicing something as a demon hunter is not the most special thing on the internet. Okay, great, that's all of them freed. Have I completed the bonus objective? No! Do I care? No, I don't. The end of the day, a video like this, you know, I care about giving you the story. Nobody needs to watch me complete a bonus objective. So this leads us all the way over here, where we, I think, are going to be storming what looks to be the Harpy base. Very nice. Alright then, yeah, so we're killing Rayguy, or Ragai, whatever, the Hexer, Agra Deathsong, and Olga the Hag. And of course, slaughtering their various different friends. Good, I'm going to try to gather stuff up, and then use my talented eye beam to kill everything at once. Okay, so collect all these guys, and then we shall hit 7. Bring them all over towards me, and this should slaughter everything. Nearly everything. Wow, a lot of damage. I took a lot of damage there, but they drop souls when they die. I can just run on top of the souls, and that heals me up. Just got a Shard of Premonition as well. Shards of Premonition, of course, you click on them, get some artifact power. Not that much, but hey, it all adds up. Here is one of the named mobs. Now, I actually have this ability here, right? Chaos Nova. Bloody brilliant. You don't really notice, like, you know, you hear a 5 seconds down, you think, oh, 5 seconds, whatever, that's not that much. But in game, 5 seconds, that is, that's you using 5 GCDs on a class like this. That's more GCD capped in terms of you using your, like, your Demon's Bite and your Chaos Strike. So it really is a lot of damage. Anyhow, I think down here we've got probably someone else judging the layout. Yep. So I'll run in here, give you a whack with my glaive. All these guys are going to hopefully assemble all nice for me. Perfect. Do this. Once things are dead, pick up the soul so I don't die. Nice and simple, rinse and repeat, lots of damage. So the funny thing about the Demon Hunter is, if you're just running from mob to mob, really fun. It might not be the most in-depth thing when you're in a boss fight currently, though if you hit P actually and look at the old spellbook there, it's pretty damn sparse, so I've got to assume that more stuff is yet to be implemented. Another thing I noticed actually is when you talent your glaive throw, or throw glaive, it really does a pretty significant amount of damage, and I found when I was there in Blackroot Cold, because every time throw glaive when it's talented hits something, it decreases its CD by 2 seconds. You end up throwing glaives all the time, and they do loads of damage. It's pretty fun. It adds something, well, it adds at least another button to press, which is nice when the default is 2 buttons on this spec, which is kind of absurd when you think about it. Well, I'm making my way up here, and I think Olga the Hag appears to just be over there. Perfect. Well, we got plenty of cooldowns up for her, and she's not really going to last that long, it would seem. Oh yeah, I keep on forgetting to use Fury of Yelodari. It's not that much fun. Basically, a bunch of glaives spin around and do damage, but it's one of those things, you know, it doesn't really interact with anything else. You just kind of click on it, use it, and that's that. Okay, with all that done, it's time to talk to this guy, and I assume kill whoever the leader of this group of harpies is. Let's first have a look at our gear here. And once again, we're seeing less agility than is on some of our starter gear. Okay, not with this hood. Brilliant, we'll use that. wonder what it looks like. It sort of works in the Demon Hunter, yeah. Wow, we actually got 90,000 experience for one of those quests. Brilliant. So, kill High Krolak. Koliak, whatever. The Witch King. Lich King. Witch King. Yes, Witch King. I got it eventually. This actually gives us a really, really nice, like, up-high view of lots of this zone. Yeah, very cool. Don't know why these harpies are just not doing anything to us, but whatever. Where is the person? There you are. So, I'm gonna run in here. Really simple. Use Fury of the Illidari. Oh, whoops, kind of used that wrong. Never mind, bit pointless. Then we're going to meta, which resets all of our cooldowns because of a talent. Okay, apparently it doesn't. Never mind. Huh. Oh, my talents have been reset. Oh, that's just swell. Anyway, doesn't really look like it's going to matter. She is very much dead. So as far as talent choices go, I'm going to be choosing Blind Fury. That increases the duration of I-Beam by 50%. That basically means it's going to kill any regular mob. And as for the level 100 tier, I don't really like any of them, but Master of the Glaive is quite nice for pulling in things. So with that done, I think that should be all that he really wants. Right, so we're actually going to be getting a relic for our artifact weapon. These just say +1 rank to minor trait. That would suggest they're both the same otherwise. That would suggest that the minor traits aren't actually fully in for this. Or something like that. Anyway, I'll just throw this in. And there you go. It's also increased by 10 item levels, meaning it's now 760. Well, that was a lovely ordeal, and I've got 10 minutes resurrection sickness. I'm gonna go make a cup of tea and watch some Tech Syndicate. I'll be back in a second. Okay then, everyone. I'm finally back after that cavalcade of bullshit. Time to go head back to Thunder Totem. Definitely not going in the direction that darn eagle was. Well, then we're back at Thunder Totem, and I've just noticed I've still got to go and get the other clan, so let's go and help these Rivermane people. What do they want? Right, we need to kill Ogmul the Grubmaster. Grubmaster, eh? That's, wow, I'm quivering in my boots. Yeah, pretty simple. So slaughter the grubs, kill the big dudes, and click on these items over here. Shouldn't be too hard. Again, I-Beam seems to just utterly demolish everything. Yeah, it really is powerful in leveling. Kinda crazy. Well, the good news is we're almost finished. Just one more of these overgrown larvas to destroy. I'm going to be hopping onto that guy there, the Grubmaster himself. Seriously, who chooses Grubmaster as a title? I mean, I don't get these enemies sometimes. Anyhow, I'm going to be extra nice to the Grubmaster and use as many cooldowns as I can. Including meta. Yeah, let's just use meta in this guy, see what happens. Meta looks really cool. Brilliant, so this is a metamorphosis, like, fully powered up I-Beam, so that's a lot of damage. It's interesting how they've changed metamorphosis from the past build of this that we actually had. So in the past build, Demon Rend and Annihilation weren't really in yet. You just had a slightly different version of Demon's Bite and Chaos Thingy. It's a lot more fun now as it happens. So that's that quest handed in. We will get these two ones as well. Nothing crazy with the XP. Do we get anything good here though? Looks like we lose agility on those feet, so we're going to be going with this bug sprayer, which at least gives some agility. Actually, yeah, fuck it, it'll do. Right, we next need to go to Angular Creel. So basically, the farm is safe, but we need to go to the fisheries. Farms and fisheries. No wonder these people are being slaughtered. And it seems like their fishery is like right beside their farm. Yeah, these people. Well, they've got 2 tents over here. They've probably got 1 or 2 tents over here. Not exactly a mighty empire for this clan. And we just need to go free some captured Tauren, use a bug sprayer and some enemies, and put some fish back in the water. Oh, hang on. Oh, you can punt the fish. Right, that might be the best mechanic they've added to the game yet. So these guys, I assume we just click on the bug sprayer. Spray them. Don't know why we put bug sprayer on them before we kill them. Is that supposed to help somehow? Who knows? It gives me XP, I'm gonna do it. I wonder if you could, like, kick the fish at people and that would kill them. That'd be fun. Looks like we actually have a quest over here from this guy, Rordan Waterwise, who wants me to find, his son, Mosey. I get it. Moo. Cow. Cows go moo. That's a reference. Har har. I wish I could reach even closer to the pinnacle of Blizzard's wit. Well, I can tell you one thing that's on a fucking laughing matter. This. That is terrifying. No wonder it was thrown in a bin and someone tried. You know what? That guy's talking about his wife's dead. No, his wife's probably chucked the fucking baby in the bin, thrown it away, killed you, done a runner. You know, what is this? This is terrible. Oh, god damn it. They really need to fix up those models. Holy shit, that is not a child. That is not what a calf looks like. Even a bipedal calf. Ah. Look at those eyes. Moosey's going to give us some experience so he can live for now. As you can see, I'm really role-playing the zone. Really, though, I actually do like this plotline quite a lot. You know, like the idea of going around, gathering all the different clans together, and I assume we'll have some sort of, you know, pretty crazy plot thing going on surrounding the Hammer of Khaz'garath once we actually get everyone together. But still, you know, when Blizzard unintentionally or intentionally pulls a funny, I'm happy enough to go along with it. Okay, the last thing we need to do is just head over here and release all of these Tauren from a wooden barricade. Because, you know, apparently, like, big 7-foot-tall bulls can't get past a little bit of wood. Anyway, being attacked by loads of guys, but it matters not, for I am a demon hunter, I have I-beam, and get wrecked scrub. Pretty much that's all she wrote. Fantastic, that's them bollocks. Let's go back, hand in these quests, and perhaps that'll be it for the what are they called? The River Thrashers, something called, what, the Rivermane, that's it, Rivermane.
Greetings.
Okay, so, there's that quest in, and that one. Does she have anything else for me? The answer is yes, we need to go to Lifespring Cavern. Fair enough, I assume that's some sort of, maybe religious place for them. Generally it is, if it's a little bit shamanistic for the Torrent. Or, you know, to do with the elements anyway. Or whatever. Here's an abandoned fishing pole. Yeah, I could have guessed that would happen. It's got, oh yeah, like 500k health. Meaning, bye. Oh, it only did like half of its health. I'm slightly disappointed. Well, that's the end of Pearl Flame Scale. Turns out being a fish named after fire isn't really that good if you're underwater and can't even use your signature flame. Right. He's dead, so we need to go back to, thingamajig over here and see what's going on. Oh, she wants Moosey back. I mean, it's her mistake to make. So I could go for the back, or I could go for these Drug Stitch Grips, which have got way more stats. Oh, and they just procced to be epic. Oh, very nice. That's it. So she was, you know, she was actually perched outside this cave so she could feed Moosey to the drog bar over there. As you do. Right, time to see what's going on with Lifespring Cavern. So we need to go in here, collect a bunch of crystals, and kill the invading drog bar. Simple enough. Of course, killing one invading drog bar, well, that's easy. Let's kill all of them. Okay, we count at once because they're not gathering up. And that one's attacking the NPC. Never mind, that plan failed terribly. Still, you know, as much as I don't think that the rotation of the Demon Hunter is really in a great spot at the minute, like, as a one-off, go from a bunch of mobs, go from a bunch of mobs to another one, wreck everything with some really fun abilities like Chaos Nova, like, that bit feels really good, for sure. And even just opening up on mobs with Throw Glaive, that's pretty cool too. You just need a little bit more work. So we're nearly done. It looks like I've got an opportunity to pull as much as I can here, which is great. Hopefully not going to end up in my death. That would be a little bit unfortunate, a little bit inconvenient, and maybe just a bit embarrassing. Wow. Yeah. They died quite quickly, and that is actually all of our quests in here done. So I assume she's probably got some sort of boss for us to kill. And the answer would be yes, we need to kill Gelmog, and we're actually going to get a relic from that. Very cool. And Gelmog is right up here. I think I see an opportunity for metamorphosis. No, Gelmog isn't up here. I am completely wrong. Where the bloody hell is Gelmog? I assume we actually probably just need to head up and around, maybe? Yeah, that's going to do it. Lots of enemies, but what, you know, I'm going to do meta, right? So it shouldn't be an issue. Actually, hang on, I really have lost a lot of health here, haven't I? Yeah, I didn't really notice that. This might be a terrible mistake. I think meta gives us more armor and stuff. I certainly hope it does. Yeah, I'm utterly bollocked if... Oh, hang on. I was going to get some more, because my talents are dead. Oh, hang on, it's Gelmog. There's Gel... Okay, yeah, so what are you doing? Oh, he wants to try something. Ah, well, you know, I was appreciated. Creative. He's, he's turned Gelmog into an elemental. Thankfully, there is a spirit thingy over there, which I've collected, which means I am now not dead for a little bit longer. That said, I am out of meta now, which means I might very well be dead. I can use this, this thing here, Blink. You know what, as long as I last long enough for another one of these, I'll problem solve, frankly. Just pick up another soul, that's going to give me the sustain that I'll need. Yeah, if you learn to play these right, basically, you are going to tear through mobs. Again, we don't actually know what minor traits these are going to buff, so let's just grab a random Shadow Relic. And we will shove it right in that slot. There we go. So this is now 770. Very high item level. Brilliant, that's her quest done. So we are now going to go with the what are they called? The blood totemy dudes? Yeah, that's what I'm going to call them. So it looks like we're near where all the blood people are. Wait, no, they're bears. Oh, never mind, yeah. Maybe there's the blood people here at some point, but, well, I think the bears have taken care of that. Good old bears. You know, I saw a really funny video of a bear recently. I was kind of sad because the bear did die. It was a bear running down a hill and then had a heart attack, but the funny bit of the video is that it kind of ragdolled like it was a bear in Oblivion that had just started ragdolling, but it kind of sucked because the bear was dead. But, hey, there's the natural world for you. Speaking of which, random segue, we are now here with these blood people. And this Rivermane emissary is my quest giver. It seems like, okay, so they need to vouch for me, and if I'm going to get an audience, I need to go and kill the Witch of the Wood. And kill a bunch of hags. Oh, what's this guy doing? Navarog. You have no reason to trust me. My cousin, led by Dargul, have gone mad with power, but I ask you to investigate something. I have a feeling something terrible is about to befall Highmountain, and the Torok and his Blood Totem are going to be responsible. If you don't believe me, look for yourself at the northern side of Cliff's Edge. Okay then, you ugly bastard. So off we go. Well, actually, that would be, yeah, that would be right over here. This is what happened when you try to be too smart. No. Go through the door like a normal person. Oh, hang on a sec. Has Gul'dan been here? Is he just offering the monster energy to these people? Either that or they've read Game of Thrones and thought, hey, let's poison somebody, because apparently that's, you know, apparently now political intrigue, oh, you're just copying Game of Thrones, right? No, of course, not at all. Right, so something intriguing is going on here. These people are either poisoned or have been, oh, what are you... Hey! You arsehole. Yeah, so either these people have been poisoned or there's going to be something Burning Legion related happening soon. Somehow I suspect the latter because I think this expansion is about the Burning Legion. It might be. I don't know, I'll keep you posted on that as the beta progresses though. Great, anyway, we're in a field, so let's go hag hunting. So we got this big dude over here, Gornoth the Lost. About 8 million health, so not exactly something that really I have any business trying to kill at this stage. Oh crap, I've actually been forgetting to pick up my hag feathers. I keep on doing this whenever it's one of those quests, is like kill mobs and pick something up like this. I always forget. Oh, a harpy egg. Oh yeah, that's for the bonus objective. Anyhow, look, I'm going to... Oh wait, never mind. Here's Slumber. Before we engage Slumber, I'm going to turn on this. Demon... Oh wait, no. The only reason I had Demon Reborn is because I was in a dungeon, I was scaled up to 110, and it let me pick the talent. Never mind, let's, yeah, let's just meta and kill this guy. Of course, having that stun is just so very powerful. And, oh, that I-beam. Oh, I know there's problems with this spec, but I-beam is so cool. You know, that's it. I've got a feeling Blizzard, they'll only notice that the DH has big problems near the end, because before then, people just be saying, hey, Blizzard, I-beam, well done, really nice, we like it. Anyhow, Pearl Slumber, well, it's going for a very long slumber, a protracted one. What is going on? But ah, hello, how are you? Well, I'm back now. Let's see what this guy dropped. So we've got a Crystal of Ensoulment and a Collar. Okay, what does the Collar give me? Strength. Never mind, not useful. And it was a rare upgrade. That's a pity. Well, here we are. It looks like it's her and this bewitched Elderhorn that kind of come together, but... got a bewitched boar who's... not a boar, that's a bear. Boars and bears are different things. They die all the same, though. And we got a short of potentiation. Cool. Let's go in, kill this person. So, I shall run in. I shall stun. I will now do my I-beam, and they will all die. Mostly. You know, it's funny, I've, like, the difference in difficulty of play between my SV Hunter and the DH is just crazy, because in the DH it's just like, haha, I go in, I stun everything, I hit 3, it all dies. With my Hunter, it's like, oh, I've got to, you know, maintain my fucking mongoose bite, and, you know, it's fiddly, right? Whereas with this, it's just lol, everything's dead. Kinda weird. Still collecting hag feathers, it's been a while, these hags just don't drop that many feathers. I thought I just got really unlucky. Probably the latter. Looks like I've just ran into a treasure here. I'm assuming it's just another shard of potentiation, and yeah, similar items. So lots of artifact power. Yeah, it seems like just going through a treasure map and picking stuff up is going to be a decently effective way to get loads of artifact power at the start of the expansion. Certainly, Handy Notes is going to see a lot of use. Never mind, my Fellstalker trinket thing got this guy over and now I'm dead. Yay. Okay, well, I had loads of crashes after that death. I have abandoned getting the hag feathers. Hopefully I've got enough to continue here. And I do have res sickness, so maybe that'll be a problem. I'll probably have to wait eventually. Anyhow, let's go to Narvog's cage. Okay, never mind. The cage is empty and he is gone. Oh, and I've just dinged as well, level 102, meaning I can actually choose that talent. And if we go on to Oaken here, see what he wants. Even asking for an audience is going to put me in danger. Ah, well, I'm sure I'll be fine. Ah, darn it, looks like the game really does want those hag feathers. I'll be back in a second. Well, finally, I am back. Hopefully, we're going to have a little bit more success getting these hag feathers, because I'm at the end of my tether now, and I would really just like a few of them. 4 is all I want, and then I will be done. Damn, those, like, Sky Ray things, I know they're already in the game, but they seem to look particularly good here. I don't know if they've maybe updated the quality or something. It looks like those critical errors that we were getting are gone as well. Touch wood, of course, I hopefully didn't jinx myself. Brilliant! Will this... Oh, really? 3 hag feathers, so I need 1 more. Excellent, well, that's that quest finally finished. Hopefully nothing's going to, like, one-shot me on the way back. That would be kind of nice. Well, finally that bloody quest is finished, so let's see what this person wants. It looks like we're going to be doing our ritual thingy to try to get in with them. And our ritual would be taking us oddly close to, well, where all these people died. Okay, the chief is expecting you down the river cave thing. Alright then. Yeah, so it looks like we just need to, like, place the corpse of our kill on the altar so that they know we killed it, and blah 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 blah, rituals and things. Oh, ha ha ha, Warlord's a traitor. Okay, when you're referencing your last expansion as a joke in your current... Come on. Cringe humor. Cringe... Oh, dear. Whatever. Let's just throw the harpy in the slab and be done with it. What's going on here? Challenger. Alright. So, time to fight this Warbrave. Shouldn't be too hard, though. He's just seems like a pretty regular mob. And like most things, he probably isn't going to stand up to this. Yeah, that worked. Alright, then here's Torque, who's got some pretty dank antlers. Yeah, they're working out for him. Anyhow, so we need to complete the Rite of Blood. Fair enough. That's kind of funny, this Rite of Blood end boss is in the exact same position, in the exact same cave, copy-pasted somewhere else. They might want to finish that up. Oh, right, so the person we need to kill is this guy. Weird. Okay, what? Ah, of course. More souls come and accept your fate. Yeah, we pretty much always knew the Burning Legion were going to have some Tauren on their side. Oh, there's our Rivermane guy dead. So it looks like they have got some sort of pact with these Blood Totem people. Oh, yeah, and if you actually look at the mobs, they have all swapped their model over. Let's see, I think I might need to use a few abilities here. Oh, right, we're being attacked by some Warmongers as well. Yeah, it looks like this is really an easy enough kill overall. Oh, wait, I've been feared. Is that going to do anything? Is there, like, a plot going to happen? No, no plot. Never mind, high beam. Brilliant, so that's him dead. Let's pick up... Actually, that leather is not, that's not even an increase, so I'm going to just get this trinket here because it's passive, it doesn't really require me actually having to do anything that will always work. We will replace that leash. Oh wait, never mind, no we won't, we're in combat. Ah, so he's able to basically just port us out there with his fist. Pretty cool, so we're at Narvog's Refuge. What does he want us to do? Right, so he wants us to head out and get some pets. Also, get an item back for him, and kill a whole bunch of Tauren. Fair enough. Okay, so we got the focus, and it seems like there's a super high density of Taurens up here. Moving up here, looks like we've got a core hound, and oh, a rare mob. Let's have a look at this. We've got, we've actually got that guy's son. I think killing him would be fair enough, all things considered. Oh, bloody hell, he's got quite a lot of health. I think we're going to need him. Yeah, we'll need meta for this one. And we don't actually have meta active at the minute. Crap, I'm out of here. I guess if I could use Blur and then stun everything, and then somehow kill this off in time, which, okay, that's not going to happen. Some sort of instant heal would be really nice here. I could always just... Yeah, I'm just going to Shadow Melt. So he's got 2 million health. I suppose outside of being able to do I-Beam, I'm not really anything special. Well, one of the pets we need to rescue is flanked by these two guys, and I've got not that much health at all. But the hope is that this will do enough damage. Never mind. Okay, that's the first pet rescued. Actually, never mind. No, that pet is dead, so not really able to do too much rescuing there. Which brings us on to the second pet, which once again is flanked by a whole bunch of enemies. Or defended by a whole bunch of enemies, even. Enemies that will not be able to stand up to my I-Beam. It seems like that casted ability they do really deals a ton of damage. Right, so this one's Shard is actually alive. Okay, and here's Gravel, who is the final pet that we need to rescue. Hopefully this guy's not going to do anything particularly surprising. Oh, yeah, that smash nearly killed me. Wow. Right, so Torok's saying you've defeated a few of our weakest fighters, but no matter. Yeah, I've got a feeling we're going to make him regret that very soon. Brilliant, let's get these quests turned in. So, 15k XP from one, and 15 from another. I wonder if any... Nope, none of them are 90. Oh, our next quest is actually to kill Torok. Fair enough. If we've got any problem doing that. So the question is, where is he? So he's all the way over here. Alright, we're going to have to run through loads of his mobs. I think I'm just going to, like, let them all gather up, pop Blur, which will hopefully mean that I'll survive for long enough to kill them all with an I-Beam. Yeah, I think that's the easiest way to do things. I really couldn't be bothered, like, just clearing through all of these piecemeal. Ah, crap. So I have been somewhat caught out by these guys, but being a Demon Hunter really does have its perks in terms of maneuverability. Perhaps... Oh, crap. That guy's actually went and started attacking, but never mind, we are pretty much good to go here. We'll take some damage by standing on that thing, which is a little bit silly. Thankfully, though, we've got our stun, super powerful. Oh, wow, the rest of them, what are they doing? They kind of keep on coming, like, in and out. Darn, actually missed the stun there on him because of the way he moved. We'll pick up this soul. Metamorphosis should give me enough DPS, though, to kill this guy pretty easily. I think Metamorphosis also does make you a bit more powerful, too. I mean, a bit more survivable. So that is weird, like, not having anything in the way of a self-heal. Brilliant, so that's him dead. Right then, we either get his heart or this. Basically, we just get plus 20 item levels onto our artifact weapon. So let's open that up, and we'll just put it in here, meaning that we are now item level, what, 780? Very nice. So I need to go back to Stone Something Grotto, which is where this guy actually lives. Right then, so here he is, Navarog, the Stone Dark Leader. See what he wants with us. So talk to him, and we are to go back to Melia Highmountain at Thunder Totem. So that's pretty much all of our quests to gather these various different tribes together. Obviously, we've lost the Blood Totem tribe, but instead, we are getting these Draugr people. Not Draugr, Skyrim, you still got too much of a feckin' impact in my mind. Though sadly, because they are bizarre rock people, they don't have a flight point, so we're going to need to hoof it. Brilliant stuff, so we are back, and I suspect it's about time we got going with all of these different rituals. Oh, that was pretty clutch. Great, let's get this guy inducted in. So he says he's a little bit nervous, but somehow I've got a feeling we're not going to just kill him straight up. Alright, that's one pledge done. Just need to get our way through the other three. And now to do the second pledge, which is the Rivermane people. Right, that's her pledged, and I suppose we just need to grab the air people, the eagle people again. Oh, and I actually got some artifact power for that, which has given us enough artifact power to get a new trait. And finally, time for the Skyhorn. Anytime now. Great, so that should be the three of them, all pledged up, so we'll turn this quest in, which gives us the Skyhorn tribe. We're actually over halfway through this place. Ain't no mountain high enough. Oh, Blizzard, you funny chaps, you. Anyway, so I'm going to cut it off here. After this little thing, we entered this place as 3 tribes, now we are 1. Oh, that's all she had to say. Together we are Highmountain. Lovely. I'm going to end this video here. There will be a second part. I'm covering the second half of this zone. I feel like this should be a long enough video that's still got lots of content, and I've actually had Audacity open for 3 hours here, so I really, really want to save my voice the the fun because I'm recording this at the end of a day of recording things. So I've been speaking a lot today. Anyway, guys, thank you very much for watching the video. Let me know what you think about Highmountain down in the comments, and I'll see you next time.